Hello, hello. My gosh, every time I do that, my microphone is always off. Hello, people. Seku-Senpai here, back for some more Umineko When They Cry. As you, my mic is on, right? Okay, good. I was like, dang, that'd be double the embarrassment if I thought I turned it on, but it's still off. I'm just moving my mouth. Hopefully, y'all can't hear anything, so it'll be like that. But man, what happened last time? Some crazy stuff happened, but yeah, we're here to see the more madness that goes on in this. Actually, yeah, last time Rosa, she's dead now. What else happened? Rosa's dead. Ava Beatrice, that laughter is hilarious. Sounding like SpongeBob. And I think that's about it. At least that's where we ended. Oh yeah, and then Rosa and hey, yo, Victor. Yo, what up, man? You noticed. I was hoping no one would say anything. Yeah, I finally got the haircut. Yeah, I finally got it. It was about time I just felt like trimming it down, making it evened out and stuff, Clean it up too a bit because it's getting a little wild up there for a while. Last time I actually got it cut was what, 2020? Was it the last time I got a haircut? So it's been a while since I got a haircut, so I had to happen. Yo, Rudolph, thank you. Yo, I had to zoom in a bit more because I was like, dang, my head kind of small now. I got a peanut head now. Oh man. But yo, we're back for this. let me not do myself like that. But even though that's kind of true, but yeah, I got all lined up on the sides. Still kept the sideburns. I had to keep the facial hair going. Otherwise, I look much older with no facial hair, I think. Last time I got my hair cut though, but I'll see. Anywho, we're back for this. The game finally loaded up, so we could switch screens. And yeah, if you like it, that's all. Exactly, that's all that matters in it. As long as the person likes it, that's all that matters, for real. Cackling all night. Okay, I definitely checked that towards the end of the stream then. Yeah, cackling all night. Okay, I'll make sure I check that in the stream, 100%. I like checking out these videos towards the end of the stream. It'll be the refresher after whatever madness occurs in this. I don't know what's going to happen. Incognito, so you don't suggest Umineko. Okay. Thanks for that. That's a good idea. So, got that incognito going. Trollorian, yo, welcome. Hello. Also have the chat back up here. It's just gonna be on like it disappears like after every couple seconds. So, yeah, don't look at the comments either. Okay, now just zone into the video. Dang, I gotta put my headphones on a little tighter now. Dang, my ears feel so like, I don't know. I'm used to like having to move my hair and stuff. It feels weird now. Yeah. Y'all can hear everything. No, y'all can't. Let me change the audio settings. See, that's why I forgot. Make sure y'all can hear the game too. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Everything is up now. Y'all can hear the seagulls crying. They do feel weird. Like, once I left the barber shop, I felt like a whole breeze. I was like, what the heck? Not used to feeling that breeze. Used to my hair defending myself from the cold wind. But it feels good. It feels good too. It feels fresh still. Okay. At the time, there was a heavy knock. Okay. This was right after. Let's say his hand would get tired. He was switching his right hand, left hand. So he promised he didn't let go of her hand. Okay. So this is Hideyoshi with his magic hand. One that exists in a 5D chest. I gotta be the plug. Today I learned about this in the 5D chess I can offer you to play. Huh. 5D chess. I've never heard of that. At the time, there was a heavy knock. Ava had finally been able to fall asleep, so Hideyoshi grimaced for... Move my mouse. Jeez. Grimaced for an instant. Okay, so Ava finally fell asleep. Starting to ask where Rosa is at. Rosa is... Rest in peace. What could it be? Hideyoshi headed for the door, hiding his footsteps so that he wouldn't wake Ava. It was definitely Rudolph's voice, but just in case he opened the door without removing the chain, he was just like, yo, I like that. Gotta be cautious, you never know. It could be a ventriloquist or something. No. Nada. Scolding Marie in the corridor. Baka. Rudolph clicked his tongue. Other people could be seen in the corridor. Rosa hadn't returned for a while after going out into the corridor, so they'd begun to worry. Near the front door, Natsui pointed at the unset chain. Yeah, they're outside, yeah. Okay, good. Wait, what was that? I'm more about Rosa and Mira-chan. Yep, yes, of course. Yeah. Yep, they knew about the rose because they knew Marie was, acting wild. Man, I love this music. Okay. What was that? Dad, shouldn't we bring them back here as soon as we can? Of course, yeah. Hey, okay, I see you. Good spanking. Okay, Rudolph. I mean, Battler. True. Yep, Ava waking up. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering if Ava, I mean, considering that what's left of it? Yo, for real. Like, I was wondering, since Ava, once she got a headache once Ava Beatrice was doing her magic and stuff, so there's like that connection going on, so she knows that something off of that rose garden. She already... Yep. Yep. Dang. Yo, dang. Ava cowered again, holding her head. Her complexion looked very bad. Man. It's weird hearing Rosa like cower like that in concern for someone else. If so, other than George? No, there wasn't a situation where she was cowering for George, so... Huh. Yep, so she can... Okay, so there's that connection there. Some telepathic Nope, this ain't no dream. They dead. Dead on a fence. Like. I mean, thanks for the reassurance, Hideyoshi. Hideyoshi beat his chest, trying to calm her, but Ava's insecure expression didn't change. Under the covers, Ava kept praying that the grotesque nightmare she just had was only a dream. Well, Ava, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it ain't. How are they going to react when they see them, though? Man. Okay, who we got? Yep. Okay, so we got the... so Rudolph found the bodies first. Okay, hold up. Let me see... Oh, next page. Yep, Rosa Tilde. Died in the rose garden with her medulla oblongata pierced by the... Ooh. So the... Wow. Jeez. If Maria's death hadn't been a clear homicide, it might have been possible to suspect an accidental death in Rosa's case. This woman was the human sacrifice for the birth of the new witch. Huh. Oh, Maria. Her corpse was found in the rose garden. They didn't even show it. The cause of her death was strangling, probably by bare hands. Circumstantial evidence makes it reasonable to assume that she was killed after Rosa. Then her blood became red ink for the witch's oath. So he moved the bodies out the rain. Ouch. Okay, so okay, what I just read. Okay. I know, right? Like, that's sick. Cause of death. Rosa and Maria died. The cause of death were as non-sure diagnosed. Huh. Yo, this is such an awkward interaction now. After last time Mallory saw her, he slapped her in the face and ran. Ooh. She's like, yo, it wasn't me, it was Beatrice. Oh man. It's part of the brainstem that controls breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, and... Oh, dang. Hit that? Huh. Like I said... Oh, yeah. Huh. Huh.
18人しか島にいないと言い切られ、すでに8人が死んでいる以上。
There are no more than 18 people on this island now that 8 people are already dead.
容疑者は10人に絞られる。その中の誰かが殺したってんだろう。あるいは事故死かもな。マリアが発作的に泣きわめき、それを泣き止まそうとしたローザおばさんは力の加減を誤ってつい殺してしまった。
Accidental death. Wait, what? One of them probably could... Or it could be an accident, like Maria was just having a tantrum, or when Rosa tried to stop her and she misjudged how much power she was using and accidentally killed her. So she slapped her so hard it killed her. Like, what? She was so upset that she slipped and fell, landed on the fence, and... What a crazy predicament that would be. Huh.
そういうわけではないぞ。実はだな、ローザとマリアは。
あ、
うるさい。
Dang.
お前とは口を聞かないと言っている。
Ouch!
目障りだから消えろ
He giving her the cold shoulder.
化け物め
Bella said that without rage, but with a horribly cold voice. That strange behavior was something Bito had noticed right off the bat. In a fight, both of them could go at each other without restraint. However, he wouldn't even step into the ring. She could feel that coldness. Bito didn't find that amusing. She thought about flaring up, but she held back. Maybe even though she was innocent and childish, she had enough sense to realize that she shouldn't pick fights.
そうかい。なら姿を消した。
Dang, so she's gonna leave?
どのよ。
Huh?
続きを引き継ぎ。
She said, yo, there's no point in
か
like
しこまりました
being like staying around.
問題のない申し出です。
Huh.
バトラ君がベアとの顔を見たくないというならそれもありかと。
Man, Balor is straight up disgusted by
好き
her.
にしろよその化け物の顔を見なくて済むならなんだって構わないぞ
Dang. That low-key kind of hurts.
なあ、ちょっと待てよ。
Oh.
さっきから化け物と。わらわはひどい言われようではないか。
She took that personally.
なぜにわらわはそこまでバトラに毛嫌いされねばならぬというのか。
I wonder why.
あれらはすべてわらわではなく、わらわの弟子
Oh,
の仕業
because of
であろ
that.
うが。
That's that incident.
別に俺はさっきのことだけ
Yeah, not that's why I was like, only that? After everything else that's happened?
なあ、バトラ誤解するなよ。わらわとそなたはゲームを通して対峙し合うプレイヤー同士なだけではないか。
A twisted game,
互いに相手を苦しめるために指し手を探るが。
but
勘違いするな俺はお前が魔女を認める認めないのおかしなゲームのライバルだから
that's not why he hates you.
お前の無意味に残酷なところが
Huh?
どうしても許せないだけなんだ
The serial killers are part of this
多
game.
少は残酷になるのはやむを得まいだろう。
Huh.
さっきのことだけじゃない前回だって前々回だって
Yeah, there was some brutal some brutal death scenes as
みん
we
なの腹を
see
裂い
in
てお菓
previous
子を詰め込んだり
episodes.
顔面を耕したり
Plowing their faces.
それ
Man.
に何の意味があったってんだ
Mm.
それは
She said, "Yo, I like that."
密室殺人だのトリックだのアリバイだの
Comes to close the room and check
そこ
body.
までは100歩譲ってやる
Huh.
お前は魔法殺人だと主張したいんだからそういう手の込んだ事件を起こさざるを得ないことを100歩譲って理解してやってもいい
Need to occur.
しかしあれらのグロテスクな殺人に 一体どれほどの意
He
味があ
said,
る
"Yo,
と
why
い
you
うの
gotta go overboard with them?"
それはその
Why my mouse keep doing that?
別に
そうさ
Maybe she don't know any other way. She only knows how to make it messy.
何の意味もないお前はただ悪ふざけで死者を切り刻んで面白がっているだけだ、それは魔女だからとか魔法じゃなきゃできないからとか
Dang, so he's calling her out as just being sadistic.
ただお前が面白半分で残酷の限りを尽くしているだけなんだそれはお前が魔女だからとかそういうことじゃない
Huh.
ただただ人として許せないものがあるからだ
It makes sense, Balor. It makes sense. It makes sense coming from that perspective.
なんだよその人としてってやつは。
例えば
Ooh, as a human.
今回の
Okay.
ゲームの第1の番の6人
Mm-hmm.
まあじい様の黒焦げはともかく
Tuh.
他の5人の死体は
Sounds
不
always
要に死者を恥ずかしめない普通の殺し方だった
shaming of the
凶
dead.
器が槍
Okay.
だか銃だかははっきりしないがとにかく殺しの中じゃまだ許容できるマシなものだった
What are you talking about? Like acceptable ways to kill? Like
前回前々回の
Okay.
第1の番での非常識
because
さ
it wasn't grotesque.
残酷さに比べればはるかにマシだった
Okay.
そして今回の6つの密室をつなげた連鎖密室。まあまあ面白かったぜ。あれをお前とやりとりしてるときは、今だから白状するが、少しだけ楽しいと思った。
He's having fun with the argument.
自
The
分の
debate.
存在を認めさせようと必死になるお前と、それを否定しよう
Yo,
と必
this
死
is
にな
like
るお前。
going through like their relationship right here. He's like reminiscing on like the good times or
どっちも
something.
必
Like,
死で全力だ。おかしな話だが、俺はお前との間にささやかなスポーツマンシップさえ感じ
that's
たもんさ。
sportsmanship. Okay.
俺とお前は相入れない存在だが、
Desensitized.
全く理解できない
Yo,
存
for
在で
real.
もないかもしれないと、
Definitely thought that.
わずかに思えた。
Be completely unable to understand each other's existence. Okay.
だが、その気持ちは、ついさっき、微塵も残らずに吹き飛んだ。
Dang. That's just people out here are wild. Dang.
だからそなたは誤解しておる。
Huh. That's a
あれは
misunderstanding.
わらわではなく、
Huh.
違う。俺はそういう話をしてるんじゃない。
What?
お前は、ローザおばさんがひどい殺し方を何度も何度
Oh,
も
so
繰り
he's
返
like
される
you
のを見
should
て
you should have stopped it.
面白い見せ物だと嘲笑った。
Huh.
それを見て、俺は深く失望
Dang.
した。
He's like, I'm not just mad. I'm disappointed.
お前が
Jeez.
今回、少しはマシな殺し方を選んだのは、何かのちょっとした気まぐれなんであって。
A feint win.
本来の残酷な勝負には、何の変わりもないんだと分かって、
Okay.
深く失望した。それどころか、お前は残酷な死を純粋に楽しんでさえいる。俺に意地悪をするためだけに残酷を尽くしてるんじゃない。お前は本当に純粋に残酷を楽しんでいる。
Yeah, we see how twisted her face gets
楽
with
し
those
める
scenes.
勝負なんだ。
Her character lets you enjoy it.
お前は、ローザおばさんが何度もむごたらしく殺されているのを、俺に楽しいだろうと言った。
Yeah.
意味で言ったんじゃない。それを俺にも共感してほしくて、楽しいだろうと言ったんだ。
Huh.
その瞬間、
Dang.
失望し、
I lost respect for you, man.
悟った
Yo, for real, he's like lecturing in disappointment in a way. Like, probably whether you're a witch or not.
お前のその残酷さが許せない。そして理解できない。
Huh.
許すこともできない。
It makes sense. It makes
だ
sense.
が、
Though.
魔女を認めるか否定するかというゲームは続ける。
Okay.
自ら降りて敗北を認めたりはしないさ。だが、そのゲームに、お前の無意味な残酷さは何の必要も
Absolutely
ない。
unnecessary for that game. Huh.
だから俺は、お前を対戦相手として認めないことにする。ロノベの方が100倍だ。
Dang! Yo! The battle said, forget Beatrice. Renove now.
残酷
Whoa!
趣味はない。あったとしても、俺の前でそれをひけらかす悪趣味はない。
He said he even does. He's like he doesn't do it in front of me.
そうさ。お前は悪趣味だ。
Oh
残
man.
酷で心がなく。だから理解することができない。相手
Yo,
とし
what
て
kind of
不快
face
だ。
will she make after
だから
this?
俺はお前の顔を二度と見たくない。
As Ballard went on and on by him, he was being told. And this was a sign that she was doing all she could in effort to understand. Dang, that kind of is sad, yo. He's over here like mad and upset, and she wants to understand why he's like being told, why he's telling her this, but she's just like, jeez. It's frustrating in a way. For a while, she kept switching between angry expressions, frustrated expressions, bold expressions, as though she herself didn't know what attitude she should take. In the end, she made her face into a candid expression, as though she had come to her senses, and she shrugged her shoulders as though she was tired, and then just gave up on it.
なら好きにすればよい。わらわは以後ロノウェを通してゲームを続けることにする。わらわが姿を見せないのであれば文句ないであろう。
とりあえずはな。
For the time being. Oh.
お前の重ねてきた残酷な行為の
So he said, I just want a break in a way?
俺はだから絶対にお前を認めない。そのためにもお前に売られた喧嘩を俺から降りない。そして絶対に負けない。それだけだ。
ベアトこれ以上言い訳を重ねても彼の心象は変わりませんよ。
Yep.
後で話があります。
Oh. Okay.
それまで下がっていなさい。
They're gonna have a talk about something. I'm curious about that.
それでは呼ばれるまで。
Dang, now she's gonna get a talk from her teacher later on too? Huh. Ouch. And they got the sad music playing. Looking lonely, Bito turned her back to them and vanished. Battler watched, a slightly displeased expression on his face. He thought his argument had been valid, but for some reason his mood didn't clear up. Huh.
バカだろ。
Interesting.
そうですね。
Baka.
バカで素直です。
A straightforward one.
あのバカ。
A straightforward idiot.
ローザおばさん
Wow.
が残酷に殺されるところを俺と見て、満面の笑みで振り返りやがった。あの残酷賞も本気で俺と笑い合えると信じてやがったんだ。俺とその感情を共有できると本気で信じてやがった。あの無邪気な笑顔を見て俺は最低な気持ちになったぜ。むしろこれまでのように意地悪な面で言われた方が
She said with a normal bullying face.
畜生。
Yeah, that's what the scene looks like, yo. like they were like they had an argument as like boyfriend and girlfriend. He's like, yo, we gotta take a break. I gotta hang out with the bro Rudolph. Yo. Experience having a friend. In addition, she probably never had something spoken to her. Huh. I could see that. Yep. So, him saying this is new to her.
ふざけるな。
Huh?
俺はあいつの友達になった覚えはないぞ。
He said, I'm not her friend. Are you sure about that, Battler?
そうでございますね。
Huh.
失礼いたしました。
We're
一
really
つ
not
だ
gonna
け
say
あな
okay.
たに感謝を。あの子のゲームを降りないでくれてありがとう。
He's like, hey, someone had to say something. She spoke words of gratitude, but for some reason, Battler made a displeased face. Then he thought, in self-derision, he chuckled.
魔女やら悪魔やらに礼を言われるようになっちゃ俺もおしまいだな。ゲームを再開しようぜ。
Yeah, let's continue.
手心を加えるつもりはないからな。
Okay.
望むところです。
Huh?
お嬢様と違い、私は
Oh, you don't get agitated. Okay, I feel that, Renov.
俺の手はすでに刺したぜ。ローザおばさんが犯人で事故死と仮定すれば魔女は否定できる。
Rosa is a culprit and dying that I can deny the witch.
ローザおばさんを疑いたくはないが、
Based on the fact that she slapped Maria so hard it broke her neck,
今はあえ
and
て
then
そう
that
だと
caused her to
仮定
slip
する。
and impale herself onto the fence. Like what? Okay.
赤で否定を行います。ローザとマリアの二人は他殺です。
Okay, there we go.
よ
So
し、そこから始めようじゃねえか。くそ、盛り上がらねえぜ。
dang, he said the mood ain't right. Dang, that seemed whole. That was. With Rosa's and Maria's deaths, it was now clear that the culprit was still hiding somewhere, trying to add even more murders to this chain. As As he shed tears, Rudolph scolded Rosa's corpse for being reckless several times. But Rosa would never respond to that again. Yo, for real. Cookies and he's a whole vibe. They decided to place the 2 corpses in one of the guest rooms and to seal it until police arrived. Okay. The second murder. No, the murder of the second Twilight had delivered a heavy blow to everyone. It had blown away the optimism that some of them had held. The thought that a crime didn't actually occur and it was all a game or farce by Kinzo and the servants. Trying to distract themselves from the loss of the people they liked, George and Jessica had spent the whole time since morning talking about every possibility. Okay. And they had distracted their hearts by supposing that these murders might actually have all been an act. And that Shannon and Ken were only pretending to be dead. Okay. And when the next murder occurred, it destroyed that thought. And they were once again struck by the fact that the person they liked had most definitely been killed. Yep. The reality of it. The tears that they thought had died away began to drip down once more, and Bradley couldn't think of anything to say to them. After that, all the adults checked that all the rooms were safe and locked, just in case. They made certain that the shutters on all the windows were down and locked, and they confirmed that no one suspicious was hiding anywhere. On top of that, they checked their weapons once again, and checked with each other to make sure they were mentally prepared, so that they wouldn't hesitate to fire off a preemptive shot if they saw the shadow of a mysterious person. Okay. Rosa's gun had been found near the scene of the crime. Someone had gone out of the way to leave it there, so everyone suspected that it was some kind of trap. But then Hideyoshi delicately used a fire iron to fire off test shots. It was able to discharge that incident. Okay. So since the 5 shots loaded into it had discharged without any problems, they just did that with no warning. They reloaded it with bullets and handed it over to the only adult male who wasn't armed, Hideyoshi. Okay, Hideyoshi wasn't armed yet. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, all those other okay. However, the fact that it had been able to fire off 5 rounds gave rise to a certain paranoia. That kind of woke me up a little bit. The short barrel Winchester could only fire 5 shots. In other words, Rosa hadn't fired even once. And yet the 2 had apparently been killed by someone with their bare hands. This meant there was a possibility that the crime had been committed by someone whose face they knew. Okay. Possibly that it was all an act.
実は南條先生もグルで何かお父様が凝りに凝った大芝居を打った可能性もあると思った。
Yep, okay.
だって彼らの密室状況は彼らの自作自演を想定しない限り生み出せないのだろう。
Yep.
僕たちもそれを疑いました。い
え。Yeah, George was like, yo, I was also thinking that.
そうであってほしいと信じてます。
申し訳ないが、それはありません。私も老いぼれです。誤信もあるかもしれない。
Okay.
しかし、生き死にを間違えるようなことは。
Yeah. Okay. He said, I might have made a mistake with like the thingy, but yo, I know if they're alive or dead. And they are dead.
わざわざそれを口に出すなよ、南條先生。
Say it again, Nanjo, and yeah, that'd be messed up. They had no way of knowing, but Pizza had already used the red to proclaim the deaths of the 6. No, the deaths of all victims so far in this game. That faint dream that it was all a farce, that the victims were actually alive. I'm sorry to say it, but that's impossible.
屋敷に精通した何者かが潜んでいて、練りに練った犯行を実行したと考える。
Almost everyone here is familiar with the mansion.
この島には
台風が来て外界と途絶された時点で18人以上の人間がいたんだ。
Yep. Of course, there's no way for them to know about that earlier either. That claim of Rudolph's has also been denied in red. There are no more than 18 people on this humans on this island.
こう考えると少しは辻褄が合うのかしら。つまり隠れ潜んでいる何者かは本来は今島にいるはずのない人物にもかかわらず、ローザさんが油断するような顔見知りの人物である可能性よ。
So she let her guard down around. Huh?
それは例えば
Natsu, be careful what you say.
この2日間のシフトに当たっていない使用人など
Okay, servant. Yeah, she said, yeah, a servant, not. Surely none of us, who are also close to Rosa. Huh.
我々は勤務を終えた彼らが離島するのを切符切りのように確認している。
Yeah, because we do know that there are other servants. They're just not on shift today.
数日前のシフトの使用人が離島したふりをして島内に留まっていたかもしれないと仮定して否定するのは
That'd be hard to deny. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm curious what those other servants look like, low key.
いるはずのない使用人がひょっこり姿を現したら普通は警戒バリバリや。
顔見知りの犯行と決めつけるのもどうかと思うわ。暗がりから突然ローザが襲われて銃を奪われそうになった。
That's true. There's also that possibility.
柵に頭を打ち動かなかった。ゲストハウスが近かったので銃声を嫌い。
Yeah, that'd be also smart to not, shoot gunfire to make an alarm, you know? Huh.
そうだとしてもだ。現場にわざわざローザの銃を残していくだろうか。
Would they really intentionally leave it at scene of crime?
犯人が何を武装しているか知らねえが、こちらの銃は不安要素のはずだ。
True.
その一丁を浴びけるチャンスだったはずだぜ。なぜわざわざ現場に残したの？
Maybe they don't know how to use a gun.
私は初めその銃を罠だと思ったの。
Which would make sense.
チェス盤思考だとそうなる。
Huh.
わざわざ残した以上、私たちの誰かに手に取らせ
Let's
たい。
touch it and be a trap.
そして引き金を引かせたいに違いない。てっきり暴発して大怪我を負わせるような危険な仕掛けがされてるに違いないと思ってたわ。
Uh-huh.
でも現に大丈夫や。おそらく犯人も焦っとったんとちゃうか。今頃銃を奪うチャンスを逃したことを後悔しとるに決まっとるで。
Yo, Hideyoshi over here with the optimism, though.
なんだか不愉快だな。銃なんか怖くもないっていう魔女のメッセージみたいでムカつくぜ。
Ooh. Well, in a way, they
し
aren't.
かしいずれにせよ恐ろしい相手ですね。ローザさんが銃を持っていることは傍目にも分かったはず。
Yep.
にもかかわらず襲いかかるとは。
They're insane.
銃を恐れないという点を私たちは軽視するべきではありません。
True.
夏日の言う通りだ。これまで以上に用心すべきだろう。
Okay. So what else are they going to
念の
do?
ためだけど、ローザさんたちが外に出たと思われる頃、みんなはどこにいたのかしら。
Okay. Good question.
私と夏日、そして
Yeah.
ルドルフとキリエさんはここで一緒だった。私がアリバイを
Okay,
起
so
こし
those
ます。
four were together.
わしとエヴァも一
The,
緒だったで。
Ava and
わ
Hideyoshi
し
were
が保証
upstairs.
するわ。
Ava having a big old
俺
headache.
とジョージの兄貴ジェシカも一緒だったぜ。ローザおばさんに2階へ戻ってろと怒鳴られ、すごすごといとこ部屋へ引き返したさ。
Yep. Okay.
あの時マリアを行かせなければ。
Dang, regrets.
それを言っても
No?
もうどうしようもないよ。
南條先生は
Oh, what up, Nanjo? Oh yeah, where was Nanjo? Does anyone have any account for Nanjo?
本を読んでおりました。一人でおりましたので、誰にもアリバイは証明できません。
Dang, you admit that,
子
man?
供たちと一緒に2階へ戻ったのは、皆さんも見ているはずです。
Can anyone account for that?
を言い出したらキリがないが窓から飛び降りてローザを襲う
What if he jumped out of the window? His old self jumped out the second floor window.
雨どいでもよじ登って
Man.
また戻ってきた
Then climb back up using a real gutter.
めっそうもない
Uh-huh.
この楼体に2階から飛び降りたりよじ登ったりなどというゲートを
Yo, that's what I meant. Like, and then climbing back up.
やめましょう。
Like that would be.
互いを信頼し合って子供たちのためにもここの安全を死守することの方が先決です。
Yeah, I guess that's the objective. Yeah.
夏日さん
Wait
の
until
言う通り
tomorrow.
今は内部を疑い合うのをやめよう
そうね。犯人探しなんて私たちには無用かもしれないわ。ただ明日まで生き残り警察に通報してその指示に従うだけ。
True.
犯人が誰かなんて警察が必ず暴き出してくれるのだから。
100%.
どうしたんやエヴァ
Nanjo Ninja. Oh yeah, is
まだ
Ava
体
good?
調が悪いん
About to get another headache? Ooh, that doesn't sound like a good sign.
母さんどうしたの大丈夫
ごめんなさい。まだ熱が高いみたいなの。大丈夫だから
Okay.
放っておいて。
When they looked, they saw Ava staring at the floor. Her breathing was harsh again. She had been able to act firm for a time due to the urgency of the situation, but it seemed her body wasn't at its best after all. Okay. Of course. I was waiting for her to pop up. Bum, bum, bum.
あの二人は私が殺した。これで黄金のことを知っているのは私たちだけ。
Then she said, hey, now gold's all mine.
他の兄弟たちにはかけら一つだ
That's
け譲
just
りはしない
greed.
の。なんてことを。
So Ava's talking.
あれ
Okay.
だけの莫大な黄金なのよ。ローザたちに分け前をあげたって全く問題はなかったでしょうに。あるわよ。
It would.
あれは後宮家の当主だけが引き継げる黄金なの。
Huh.
だからこそそれは全て丸ごと当主の栄誉そのものなの。
Yo, the headaches things just continues. If Natsu's not having them, Ava's having them. That's actually funny. And true. Like,
それにわずかほどでも傷をつけることは
to wound that even a
この
tiny
私
bit.
新しき黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェが絶対に許さないわ。
Yo, this laughter.
あなたは魔女の碑文通りに殺人を続けるつもりなの？まさかあと5人も人殺しを続けるつもりなの？
Yes.
その面倒な儀式を終えないと私の魔女としての力は完全なものにならないらしいの。
Okay. Makes sense,
ね
though.
え私この魔女の力は本当にすごいわ。
Oh, the witch is really awesome.
私たちが妄想してきた全てが本当に実現できる、夢が夢でなくなる力なの。この力を知ってしまったらもう魔女はやめられない。
Huh.
儀式を完全に終えて私の力が完全なものになればきっとそれをあなたにも教えてあげられるわ。
Yeah. Okay, yo. This laugh.
バカなことはやめて。
Yeah, with that laugh.
魔女ごっこはもう十分でしょ。私たちは黄金を見つけたわ。そして次期当主の座だって約束されてるわ。ほんの少しの綱渡りは必要だろうけどもうそれは絶対に叶う夢。
Huh?
なのにこれ以上あなたは何を望むというの？
Ooh, good question. What more?
私は魔女になりたかったわ。私そんな夢なんか知らないわよ。そうよ。その夢を
She sounded like Maria right there when saying that line. I wanted to be a witch. Because I kept on that jam.
あなたはその夢を大人になることで捨てたわ。いくら待てども時計を持ったウサギなど訪れないし、ハンプティ・ダンプティにも会えはしない。
Oh my gosh. these folk tale or fairy tale stories
あなたは
references.
諦めてしまったから大人になったのよ。だからもう魔女になりたいなんて思わない。
Nah, I just want the money.
それが本当の自分の夢であったことも忘れてしまったの。
とにかくやめて。私はもう2つの夢を手に入れている。
Huh?
黄金と当主の座。
Yep.
それでもう十分なの。
Yeah, she don't want no more.
あんたの夢なんて知ったことじゃない。おとなしくしてて。
Huh?
嫌よ。魔法、面白いもの。
Having too much fun with that magic.
それに
The power.
あなたの2つの夢は私の魔法のおかげで叶ったのよ。なのに
Well,
私の夢は叶えてはいけないなんて不公平よ。
あなたの魔法には感謝してるし、あなたこそが本当の魔女だと私は認めてるわ。だからもうおとなしく私の胸の中に帰って、
Huh?
そして二度と現れないで。
いや
Imagine like yelling at yourself, telling yourself, "Yo, you gotta chill, man." No, you gotta chill, me. Nope.
私たち
Like
お互いに勘違いしてるわね。そうよ。
not agreeing with
私はも
yourself.
うあんたじゃないの。あんたは後ろ宮エヴァ。
Uh-huh.
私は黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ。
Yep.
だからあんたの胸の中に帰る義理はないの。
Huh?
さながらあなたという殻を脱皮して蝶になったような気分かしら。
Yep. Enjoying that freedom. Okay, the fever. Yo, these sounds are just.
朦朧とする。
私の魔力が未熟な分をあなたの正義で補ってるの。
Me support it with your vibe. Oh,
私が儀
okay.
式を終えて完全な魔女になるまであ
You
なたに
might
負担を
okay
かける
continue
からね
having the headaches until the end of the ceremony.
それくらいは2つの夢を叶えてあげた対価ってことにしてもらうわよ。
Dang.
大丈夫、安心して。残る5人の生贄についてはあんたの家族は
I'll
外してあげ
avoid
る
your
わ。
family. So that means Hideyoshi and George are spared.
そうね。ルドルフ、キリエ、クラウス、ナツヒ。あとは老いぼれの南條なんかどう？
Huh.
ちょうどいいわ。
Dang,
この
those
5人
five.
を殺すわね。
So she's going to spare Battler and Jessica. I'm about to call her a different name.
あなただけに明かす殺害予告ってところかしら。
Yo, close your mouth. Dang, she should have just. Oh, Ava crouched down. Hideyoshi rushed to her and let her his shoulder. Actually, she should have
大
just
丈夫か。
fell down.
無理せんと休もう。
大丈夫かね、南條先生。エヴァ。
When Nanjo and George tried to approach, Ava made a gesture to stop them. Oh, she only wants Hideyoshi and magic
大丈夫
hands.
よ南條先生。薬なら飲んでるの。こんな非常事態で申し訳ないけど、もう少しだけ休ませてもらうわ。
Huh?
母さん、僕も肩を貸すよ。
Okay.
ありがとう。お父さんが見ててくれるから平気よ。
Huh?
あなたは2階のいとこ部屋に戻って決して出てこないように。
They'll come out no matter what.
いいわね。何があってもゲストハウスを出ちゃダメよ。
Huh?
外には
You die. You go outside.
もう喋るなや。みんなすまんな。わしはエヴァを部屋で看病しとる。何かあ
100%.
ったら呼んでや。
Hideyoshi and Ava retreated from the lobby. However, Ava wasn't the only one who wasn't feeling good. Who else ain't feeling good? They hadn't gotten a wink of sleep since the previous night and had been pressed by tension since that morning. They were mustering their strength to protect their families. But if they relaxed even a little, surely everyone would be down and out. Dang. Makes sense. I mean, anyone would be super exhausted in this situation.
こからが難しい。
Hey.
難しいとは？大抵の場合、儀式が進行するにつれ犠牲者が増えると、彼らは守りを固めるように、
Yeah, they get more secure and stuff, creating barriers and
と
stuff.
ころに固まって動かなくなるのだ。それは我らにとって非常に都合が悪い。
So you gotta weed them out.
それは私たち魔女が群れた人間に劣るということですか？
Ooh. What would she have to say about
魔女
that?
が人間に劣ることはない。ただ時代が変わり、人間が毒を持つようになったというべきか。
A way to counter, yeah.
魔法が信じられていた時代は問題なかったのだが、現代人はあの小憎たらしいバードラがそうであるように、
Okay.
基本的
That
に魔
makes
法
sense.
を否定する。
Yeah. Of course, I mean,
つまり存在自体が反魔法的なのだ。
it's anti-magical.
彼らはいつの間にか体内に魔法を否定する毒素を有するようになった。
The toxin that denies magic.
つまり
It's in their DNA.
人間が多ければ多いほど
They genetically deny magic. In other words, you're saying that the more humans
その
there are.
反魔法の毒素が強くなって、
Exactly.
私たち魔女には不利だとおっしゃられるのですか？
Yeah.
彼らは
Okay, that was actually a nice build up to that analogy.
すなわち対魔法抵抗力の合計値がそのまま魔法力の分母となるわけだ。わかるか？そなたにはちと難しいか？
Huh? You said too
冗
difficult?
談を実に簡単にわかります。
Okay.
つまり魔法を信じない人間が多ければ多い
Believe
ほ
in
ど、
magic
そしてその意志が強ければ強いほど
are
魔法
divided.
は
Yeah.
効果を劇的に助産されるとおっしゃっ
Nice
てお
way
ら
to
れ
break
る
it down
んですね。
too.
なるほど。
The
そのような
formulaic.
計算式ならば攻め方を考え
Okay,
直
so
さな
he's
ければ
already
なりません。
strategizing things in her head. Ava Beatrice is a menace. Fundamentally, magic possesses a vast power. It can even make a rain of fire fall from the heavens or divide a sea, and reviving a lost life isn't impossible either. However, that power is extremely weak against the toxin that rejects it. And that toxin started piling up in the humans since the time they forgot to respect things sacred. Until finally, this earth was covered with enough toxin that the miracles of magic could not be displayed. Thus, witches from across the world were chased from their dwellings. They had been forced to choose to throw away their magic and live as humans, or else living and hiding in remote areas where the toxin of humans didn't reach. In that sense, Rokkenjima, with its population of only a few dozen humans, was extremely favorable for witches. Makes sense. And even more favorable was the existence of the ghost story about the witch who lived in Rokkenjima Forest. In other words, I forget they changed all the paintings to her. In other words, by permeating the island with the fear that a witch might exist, the magic-resistant toxin from the humans was weakened. A small population and rooms for them to acknowledge magical beings. In other words, minds that were only weakly anti-magical, only by existing in the valley where those two converged could be a witch live modern, yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
なるほど。
Okay.
つまりその計算式によるならば、魔女が効率よく力を振るうにはいくつかのルールがあることになりますね。
Indeedo.
一つは演出。
Presentation.
人間の仕業とは思えない殺人を演出し、オカルト的な装飾を施して。
Yep. Yeah, okay, I see the cycle that they're going with here. As we saw in the first two episodes.
その結果、反魔法力が減少して魔法力の分母の減少も図られる。なるほど。第一の番の不気味な魔法陣の演出などはこれに当たるわけですか。
Okay.
そうよ、その通り。
She said, yeah.
毎回の第一の番のどぎつい演出はすべてそのためのものなんだ。
Is really? Like, she seems a little sweating there.
わらわが残酷なのが好きで面白半分でやってい
She
た。
said, yeah, that's why I did it like that. Yeah, sure. Oh man, that's funny.
だとしたら先代様、今回のは失敗ですね。
Ooh.
殺し方が非常に地味でした。ただのミステリーにしか見え
Dang.
ません。ロノウェイに聞いていますが、前回や前々回
Man,
のように
Renov
遺体をもっと
Renov
派手に
says
損壊して
gossiping.
ファンタジーに見せかけ、彼らに恐怖心を植え付けるべきでしたね。
Hmm.
まあ、そうだな。毎回それでは芸がないと思ってな。
Huh.
深く考えるでない。
Yeah.
気まぐれだ。
It's on whim. Actually, it really had been on her, I believe that. I agree. After a battler had said to her, she couldn't say it out loud anymore. But she had decided her methods of killing were on mere whim. No, it would be better to say that she had half-heartedly let Renov decide. After all, she left the closed rooms of this game's first twilight to him. Okay, but if she had a cruel idea, then she would surely have explored the limits of atrocity even worse than in the previous game. Dang. She said, I'll go a step further.
ローザとマリアの殺し方についても、先代様は自重するようにおっしゃられましたが、それも私たち魔女に利する行為ではありませんね。
Oh, Yoshi calling her out on what Beatrice was even
実際
saying.
彼らは現時点では魔女が実在するなんてこれっぽっちも信じてません。
Oh,
ファン
yeah.
タジーでなく完全にミステリーだと確信しています。私たち魔女にと
Not
って
fancy, just a
失敗
mystery.
した展開です。
Mhm.
先代様がどういうわけかぬるいやり方を繰り返したせい
Lukewarm
です。
way.
ああ、そうだな。若いうちの苦労は買ってでもしろと言うではないか。
What?
先代からそなたへのこれは試練である。慎んで挑むがよいぞ。
Yo, that fake laugh though. Beatrice tried to laugh heartily, but it was obvious the fake laugh of someone trying to cover something up. And the new witch shrugged with a sigh. Yeah, she's seeing right through her in a way.
この段階から演出によって反魔法力を減ずるのは多分手遅れでしょうね。
Yeah, that must be kind of random.
となればもう一つの手。
Oh.
人間の分散が良いでしょう。
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. Weed them out. Divide.
それが最も効果的であろうぞ。人間の人数が少なければ少ないほど分母の数は減るわけだ。その結果、魔法力はてきめんとなる。
Yep.
つまり、この籠城状態をいかに崩して少人数に分散させるかがここからのポイントとなるわけ。しかし、彼らはもはや用心深い。
Yep.
容易には籠城を崩せぬぞ。
Mm-hmm.
前々回の金蔵の書斎での籠城、前回の客間での籠城、いずれましてや今回は
I keep
老
pressing
快な大
this.
人勢
Okay.
がほとんど残った状態での籠城となっておる。
They're over there being very cautious. The barricade won't be destroyed easily, right? The barricade in Kings of Study 2 games ago and the barricade in Parliament last time. Okay.
状況はこれまで以上に困難であるぞ。そなたが望むなら特別に助言を与えて
I think Ava Beatrice is confident in her solutions. In a closed circle, when the first murder case occurs, the survivors always hole up, gathering together to observe each other and ensure their safety. Funnily enough, not only do murder mystery authors and murder culprits worry about how to break that situation apart, but so do witches who supposedly exist at the other end of the spectrum. For a while, the new witch poked her cheek with her pointer finger, and after acting as though she was planning something, she spoke.
いいえ、結構です。
Yep, I
試
knew.
練ですから。
Mm-hmm.
先代様の手は借りません。
She's like, I want to use my moves and be cruel as heck.
そうか。しかしだな、籠城を崩すのはなかなかに難しいぞ。すでに手は打ってあります。
Oh,
きっと引っかかるはずです。
wonder what that is.
頭のいいやつならむしろ必ず。
It work on someone smart. Oh boy, going after the smart ones.
そうか。そなたは優秀であるな。手のかからぬ弟子で、わらわは嬉しいぞ。私、 人に聞く前に自分で勉強するのモットーなので。それでは失礼します。
That is a nice motto. I agree.
待たねばなりませんので。
Ready to get lured out.
それではしっかりな。
Bum bum bum. As the new witch lowered her head, her face blank, she turned into gold butterflies and vanished. Bito didn't look happy at all. She seemed to be lonely because of how little she was being relied on. Bum, bum, bum. Dang. Ava Beatrice don't want her help. Battler don't want to talk to her. Man. Gives a fig of me. For me.
天狗になりよって今に手痛いミスをして泣き言を言うに違いないぞ。その時こそようやくわらわの偉大さを理解し教えを請おうとするに違いないのだ。それまでわらわは高みの見物よ。
Watch on high. She laughed. She laughed loudly in the outside, but the laugh no one could hear is completely pointless. Well, if you hear yourself, not really. Bito gave up and quickly stopped laughing. Rudolph chose that time to show himself. His timing is perfect. Man, now I want some chocolate chip cookies. I'm about to make some after this now. Rudolph made me want to have some cookies now. Do I have the right ingredients for them though?
そうか。
Okay.
ご苦労であった。
Hey, I like this keyboarded version.
守備はどうであったか。
申し訳ございません。リザインさせていただきました。
Dang.
バトラ様のローザがマリアを考察、赤にて両名他殺で切り返したのですが、エヴァを主犯に据えられた一連の指し手を切り返せませんでした。
Huh. Interesting.
エヴァは秀吉にずっと看病されて部屋で寝ていたであろうが。
Yeah.
秀吉も共犯で両名でアリバイを作
The
った
two
可能
worked
性
together
を
to
提
create
示
an
されまし
alibi.
た。
Huh.
秀吉まで疑うか。
That is kind of crazy.
客室にいたと赤にて叩き切ってやればよいではないか。
Ooh.
それも考えましたが、いずれにせよ数手先でいくつかの大駒を
Woodman
奪わ
might
れ
have
て
been
しまう
taken
かもし
several
れま
months
せん。
later. Huh.
それにこの手が新しきベアトリーチェ様が撃たれた布石の可能性もありますので、それを尊重することといたしました。申し訳ありません。
Okay.
布石か。あやつ頭が切れるようだからの。
What was that aspect? Huh. Okay.
好きにさせておくがよい。
I hate where my mouse goes on the screen.
どこまでやれるか見ものだ。
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's just getting started. We already saw her just using magic first time, and she was being insane with it. Throwing Rose up into the air, her falling, reviving her, squishing her, and drowning her, and all this food? Like...
そうおっしゃると思いました。弟子が可愛くないので、ご機嫌斜めとお見受けしますよ。
Between that and then also Battler, like... Of course.
ここからの籠城をどう崩していくつもりなのか。わらわもじっくり拝見させてもらうとするぞ。それで。
And okay, she has my Battler. Okay, of course she would be curious.
やはりお嬢様が相手でないと盛り上がらないとおっしゃっておいででしたよ。
Okay, so he misses her. Haha.
そう。
Look, her happy about it too.
そうであろう、そうであろう。第4の番以降はやはりわらわが復帰しないとバトラも寂しかろうな。
それでは私は
You'll already know.
美味しいクッキーを焼かねばなりません。せめてお嬢様とバトラ様のお話が弾みますように。
Dang, she really did brighten up after that. Huh.
やはり男の子だからお腹が空くのであろう。多めに焼いてやれ。
かしこまりました。
Yo, munchies
テー
indeed.
ブルを埋めてご覧に入れましょう。
Yo, that sounds good as heck. Dang, where was it? I had these good cookies. They're probably the best cookies I ever had. Man, I think I'll go back to that place. Okay, what's going on here?
話ってなんだ？
Kyrie called Rudolph out into the corridor. It was obvious that she wanted to talk about something that she didn't want the others to hear.
あのね、私
What?
表へ出たい。
Oh, rest in peace? What a way to end that scene. Oh, it's 1 o'clock now? I had to press the button, of course. Okay, so Eva Beatrice is doing her thing. She said, hey, I want to get rid of the smart ones. But what made Kyrie want to go outside all of a sudden? But you want to test something out?
もちろん分かってるさ。
Nah. There's nothing more than a small breakfast. Bro, you're lucky you didn't even have a meal.
時間を置けばどんどん暗くなってくる。多分今が一番明るい。今が一番都合がいいんだ。
ローザさんたちが襲われてからまだ1時間も経ったかどうかですよ。
They're simply too reckless. It was only natural that Nancy was yelling about recklessness. It was only natural. After Rudolph had said he was going to the mansion to get food. Certainly on top of their fatigue, their hunger was tormenting them. In the beginning, a mild level of hunger had been just what they needed to fight off drowsiness. However, it was now just made their minds hazy since it was only midday, and their bodies felt like they were reaching their limits. The thought of going to the kitchen in the mansion and bringing back some food certainly was attractive.
私は反対です。多少は辛いでしょうが、断じてここを出るべきではありません。
Natsu is right.
私たちはいい。だが子供たちにひもじい思いをさせるのは心が痛む。
Y'all in a life or death situation. I understand that you gotta keep up your energy to an extent, but y'all are hauled up in like a safe location-ish. Like, I'd rather just not eat and be safe rather than risking it, you know.
あなた、お父様が亡くなられた今、後宮家の当主はあなたです。そのような危険を冒すことは許されません。
For you.
そうね。夏日さんの言う通りよ。クラウスさんはリーダーと
Okay,
してここに残るべきね。
this is what. Okay, so Rudolph's telling this, and then these two get to leave now.
誰が屋敷へ行くんだね。
俺とキリエ。
Yeah.
あと秀吉兄さんも
And
三人
Hideyoshi
行こ
too. Oh boy.
う。俺と秀吉兄さんは
They're true.
そう簡単に向こうも手出しはできないはずだ。
ローザさんも銃を持っていましたが襲われました。危険ではありませんか？
Yeah, even with a gun, yeah, true.
ローザたちの様子を確かめに
Considering
出
that,
た時、
yeah, the killer
銃を
didn't
持っ
want
てい
no
たが、
gun, or didn't need
俺
one.
は一人だった。だが襲われなかった。男が相手なら、向こうも慎重なのかもしれないぜ。
Maybe.
男性が2人、そしてさらに銃も2丁。2人には護衛役に徹してもらって、荷物は台車で私が運ぶわ。ローザさんの時とは状況が明らかに異なるはずよ。
Than it was for Rosa. Significantly different? Well, yeah, because y'all also be going inside the building.
協力させてもらうで。
Huh.
こう見えても屋台を引いて鍛えた体や。
Okay, okay, Hideyoshi.
は任せてえな。
Hey, I like that.
男性は護衛役に徹してくれていいの。使用人室に折りたたみ式の台車があったから、それを使えば私一人でも十分に食料が運べるわ。
Okay, okay.
もちろん用
Those
心
two on guard, she's gonna be pushing the food.
そしてこの冒険を一度だけ成功させれば 私たちはここを出る危険を冒す必要はないの。なんとか考え直せませんか。皆さんに空腹を強いるのは心
I'm
苦
with
し
you,
いです
Natsuhi. Like,
ですがしかし今の外は
exactly.
何が起こる
You
か分か
still
りま
don't
せん。
know.
用心するで。それにエヴァはだいぶ体調が悪いんや。空腹にはできん。
We can't let Ava stay hungry.
胃袋が空っぽじゃ飲める薬も飲めんわ。
True. Having medicine on an empty stomach is,
エヴァのためにも
man.
わしは出かけにはならんのや。
エヴァの具合はどうなんだね。
Yeah, is she like sleeping now?
ようやく寝入ってくれたとこや。熱も高い。しばらく
Yeah, that's
そ
good.
っとしたってや。
妻の体調があっては座してもいられんか。
Yep, true.
わかった。外出を許可しよう。
I'll give you permission.
じゃあ俺たちはさっくりと行ってくるぜ。スピード勝負だ。
Okay.
缶詰は OK だよな。缶切りクレイこっちにあるよな。
はい、缶切りと栓抜きはあります。
Okay, that's good. Otherwise, they go there,
ゲス
they
トハ
get
ウス
the
に
cans,
水道が
and
あ
not
る
no
から
can opener.
飲
That'd
み
be
物も不
funny.
要よね。
Gotta find some
10人
alternative.
分もあるんだから好き嫌いは言わせないわ。
This one, so we don't need anything to drink. We need to get 10 people's worth. Okay, so just get food.
よっしゃ。でだ
Priorities.
走ってってさっさと持ってこようやないか。
Yeah, let's
傘
make
なん
this
て
a
させてる
quick
暇
trip.
あらへんで。
じゃあ兄貴、
Nice.
留守番を頼むぜ。
Dang, them getting food making me hungry right now.
気をつけてな。本当ならば自分も行きたい。
Under
男に言われなが
okay.
らこのような急場で力を貸せぬ長男の肩書きが恨めしい。
Well, okay.
こういう時くらいしか俺らには見せ場がないのさ。
Okay.
たまには譲って兄貴はのんびりしてろい。
Yo, for real. Like the moment they step outside, it's gonna be a different game for them. Talking about a short trip.
傘はささねえから濡れネズミで帰ってくるぜ。
We're using some would be soaked to the bone. Oh yeah.
わかりました。お気をつけて。
Man, Nazi really is worrying about them. Rudolph, Kyrie, and Hideyoshi, each leaving their own brave wards behind, left the lobby. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Okay. Got a funny message. Compared to the time Rosemary had gone outside, the winds were much stronger. Rudolph's group and three jogged through the rose garden with umbrellas, holding their guns and folding cart. Yeah, get inside quickly. Man, this windy and rainy sound effect is making me cold. If everything had been still and quiet, without the wind and the rain, they would probably have kept their ears open and moved with caution. But in this rain, even if some suspicious person was hiding nearby, it would be difficult to notice them. Oh, okay. Because of that, it had been Rudolph's plan to instead dash through this dangerous area. If there's a chance that their opponent was equipped with a gun, okay. Then walking slowly with the guards up would only make them targets. Taking swift action was probably the correct choice. Yep, moving quicker.
バラテーンや。カモがネギしょってきたと思うとるかもしれんで。
頼むぜ。
Now he's challenging them. Even as Rudolph and Hideyoshi continued to run, they looked around restlessly, vigilant of their surroundings. Rosa and Maria's deaths had not been caused by a projectile weapon. However, it was easy to suspect that the servants had been killed in such a manner. Yeah, that's true. Would they come flying out of the darkness, or would they take careful aim and snipe from the shadows? Either way, they couldn't relax their tension for even an instant. But even so, when they reached the overhang in front of the entrance to the mansion and escaped the reach of the raindrops, they felt themselves breathing a sigh of relief. Okay.
まずは問題なしやな。ローザさんの時とは違う。 うかつに手は出せんやろ。
True.
そう信じたいね。キリエ、俺たちが見張ってる間に鍵を開けてくれ。
Okay.
ええ
Okay, lock the
SP や2
door.
人もついてお屋敷に帰宅だなんて実にエグゼクティブな
SPs,
気分
okay.
よ。
Huh? Of course, he would get a laugh out of
赤絨
that.
毯で召使いのお出迎えがあれば完璧や。
Huh? That would be funny, actually.
お出迎えか。あるかもな。用心しようぜ。
As the two cautiously surveyed their surroundings, Kyrie unlocked the entrance with the master key she had been given.
開いたわ。
秀吉兄さん、
Enter.
戦闘を頼めるか。
Okay.
背後を警戒するぜ。
Hideyoshi in the front, Rudolph in the rear, Kyrie in the middle. Okay.
キリさん、わしの影から出ないようにな。ほな、突入するで。
Okay, let's go in. Let's go in.
後方了解。援護するぜ。
男の人ってやね。この状況をちょっぴり楽しんでるでしょう。
Huh.
諦めろ
You're
よ。
having fun with these guns and acting around like this, but hey, I mean,
しかし
it helps them move forward.
相変わらずひでえ匂いだな。
Of dead bodies. It felt like the air in the mansion was stagnant with a gloomy silence. And on top of that, it was still thick with the stench from Kinzo's burnt corpse in the boiler room. And they were struck with an uncomfortable desire to leave the mansion.
前方問題ないで。厨房まで一っ走りや。
Wait, hold up. What is the next Twilight? Actually. Tips. Oh, no. Epitaph. We get one second one. Those remain shall the terror who are close. Third, those remain shall praise my noble name. Gouge ahead. Okay, so that one. Gouge ahead. Okay.
とっとと済ませて引き上げよう。
My mouse like visible on screen? Oh, my mouse isn't visible. Okay.
スーツが親父の匂いで燻蒸されちまうぜ。
Fumigated. The three of them dashed towards the kitchen. Okay, what's about to happen? Oh boy. Someone about to die. And after they disappeared from the entrance hall, the new witch appeared there.
まんまと誘い出されたわね。私の罠にまんまと引っかかってくれた。
Just as planned. The witch grinned. Thinking about it now, no matter how unbearable their hunger had grown, it hadn't been even a few hours since Rosa and Maria had been attacked and lost their lives. In that case, why had they needed to recklessly leave the guest house? Good question. Until that question could be dealt with, the only answer was that they had been called out by the witch's magic.
不用心な
The hunger?
やつら。もう生きてこの屋敷からダッシュはしないわ。
Oh, so all three of them about to die.
閉じよ鍵よ屋敷よ
The instant she proclaimed that the whole mansion listened, the mansion was sealed off to a separate world. Unless her barrier was undone, no longer would anyone be able to exit the mansion or enter it. So no one can enter or exit. Jeez.
お見事です。無限の魔女を継承してからまだ半日も経たないのにそれほどまでに魔法を使いこなされるとはその才能に驚きます。まるであなたは生まれながら
You were
にしての
born
魔
a
女の
witch.
ようだ。
Interesting. Born.
だって
Did I say
私
burn?
生まれた時から魔女だもの。あなたは瞬きの仕方を誰かに習うの？私が魔法を使えるのはそういうことよ。
Okay. Interesting. Just natural. Yeah. Prodigy.
恐ろしいお方だ。
He ain't lying, Renov. The witch's face twisted with brutality. She just couldn't help looking forward to toying with someone's life again.
さてさて。
First up was Rudolph and Kyrie, but with that cruel... But in what cruel way should I kill them? Jeez.
失礼ながら
Oh, he said I got some suggestions.
不必要な残酷なる殺害は控えるよう
She ain't about to care about that.
そして第4の晩以降は生贄の捧げ方に作法がございます。
She said that educated. I don't know.
それ
I was gonna say something
煉
clever,
獄の
but
7姉妹の力を借りねばなりません。
educated. Oh my
ああ
gosh.
そうだったの。そういえばそうだったわね。
And what are you
好
gonna
き
do?
勝手に遊べるのはさっきの第2の晩までなのね。つまんないわ。またローザの時みたいに思い切り遊べると思ったのに。でもそれは最後の殺し方
When it
という
counts
意味でしょ。
for how they were killed in the end, right? Huh? Oh, she said, "Yo, I can still play with them though. In the ending, though, I gotta do it gracefully."
私が何度どれほどの殺し方をしようとも
That's messed up.
生き返らせて
Even though she can say
最後に
you can't
自
do
分の
that.
殺し方に沿えばいいわけでしょ。つまり私がどう遊ぼうと結局は問題ないってことになるわ。こんなに面白い力誰がおとなしくなんかするもんか。
We'd have to both behave. Yo, the excitement of this laughter. Her absurd argument was, for an endless witch, was extremely valid one. It is. The etiquette that controlled the manner of killing the sacrifices of the first twilight and onward was represented by lines like "Gouge the head." Remember, that referred to the ways those people had died in the end. So she's about to torture the heck out of them. In other words, in the process leading up to that, she was free to tease, and kill them however she wanted. She just had to keep on reviving them, and follow the rules only when she killed them for the final time. Though Renault felt that her innocent cruelty was part of her talent as a witch, he was beginning to notice an innately brutal side of her. Yeah.
魔女は見習いが最も残忍と申しますが、本当のようですね。ご随意にと申し上げたいところですが、ここはやはり自重なさった方が賢明でしょう。彼らは銃を持っています。銃のような反魔法力の高い武器は
Natural enemies. Okay, interesting. Giving some warnings. The witch stared blankly at the demon butler, who was surprisingly afraid of guns. Huh? He said, "Are you a demon? You afraid of guns?"
魔女は弾丸なんか追いかけられてもへっちゃらじゃないのかしら。
Good question. Yeah, because that's what I was under the impression of.
普通の人間と全く同じように致命傷となります。その弱点を気取らせないために、多くの魔女は厳重に防御結界や家具の修理によって
Of course, we got that furniture.
固めるのです。
You gotta have furniture.
私にその防御結界というのはあるの？
銃弾をも無効にする結界の構築には十分な準備と儀式が必要です。
Yep.
残念ながら今のベアトリーチェ様にはございません。また銃弾を防げる
You're not prepared enough to do that. Okay.
現在はその準備がありません。
Okay.
これほどの魔力を持つ大魔女になりながら、それでもやはり鉛玉に怯えなければならないのね。
As he just said.
不愉快だけど。
Man. Yo, she's getting so many complaints.
となれば、家具を呼び出して私の手足とすればいいわけね。
はい。危険に身をさらさず、家具に全てを任すのもまた。魔女の優雅なるたしなみでございます。ここは家具に任せ、ベアトリーチェ様は安全なところへ。
He's like, yo, keep yourself safe. You don't get shot.
わかったわ。
So who's she gonna call up?
煉獄の七姉妹。
Okay.
誰でもいいわ。適当。
She said any two. Leviathan and Belphegor responded to that call. Okay. Okay, these two I haven't seen that much of. Envy, okay. Envy and Sloth. Interesting.
あんたたちの力を見せてもらうわ。標的はルドルフとキリエ。秀吉はダメよ。さあ、 あなたたちがどれだけ残酷な家具なのか私
She
に
wants
見
to
せ
see
て
the
みて。
cruelty.
恐れながら先代様より不要なる残酷行為は控えるようご命令を賜っております。
で
Okay.
も先代様のご命令の範囲内でいたぶることができると思います。
Oh boy.
それでもよろしいですか？わかった。それで妥協するわ。
I'll compromise. Okay.
簡単に殺してはダメよ。
Mm.
徹底的に追い詰めて死の
Taste the
恐
fear
怖
of
を味わわせて
death.
から殺すの
Man.
よ。そ
Yep.
れでいいのかしら、ロノウェ？
Mentally just.
程度を
Jeez.
お考えいただければ問題
The
ないかと
cruel.
思い
One
ま
of the
す。
cruelest ways. Make them
なら
taste
お行き
fear
な
of
さい。
death.
はい、お任せを。
Okay.
相手は
Hey, yo,
自分
everyone
で武装して
got
い
that
ます
move.
あなたたちほどのものならばかわすことはたやすいでしょうが
Okay.
もしも当たれば致命傷ですよ。
It will be fatal.
くれぐれも用心。
Oh no! Don't kill one of the sakes of.
ご心配なく
Don't kill any of the
その
sisters.
ような無様は晒しません。
Okay. The two sisters of purgatory vanished. Renov bowed. I'm saying bowed. What? Bowed and vanished himself.
殺し方にまでルールがね。なんで私の先代様に気兼ねしなくちゃならないの？窮屈でつまらない。
Oh boy, she ain't liking this. She changed that one too. As the witch looked up at the portrait of the predecessor Beatrice hung on the hall, she cursed. She cursed? In the hallway? 3 people had already arrived at the kitchen and were gathering food supplies. Concerning the possibility of poison, they gave up in the alluring fruits and vegetables, and gathered a whole cardboard box full of only the safe canned foods. It was very heavy, but piling up on the cart, they could carry it well enough. This should be more than enough for 10 people to hold out until tomorrow's breakfast. That should carry them until the boat arrives. The 2 men were supposed to be focused solely on guard duty, but the weight of the load was tough on Kyrie, even with the cart. Hideyoshi wanted to show off his power, switched to the cart pusher, and Rudolph and his wife took up the task of guard duty. Okay, you wanted to show off? He said, yo, I said I've been working out.
たちも満腹やろ。帰るまでが遠足や。行くで。
Okay, yo, you got me hyped for that too. But I'm about to eat some good food after this. When Hideyoshi vigorously announced their departure, Kyrie frowned and seemed to be gazing into the distance. There was a wall in that direction. No, her gaze could go through that. There was a main hall beyond it.
どうした？
Yeah, what's up?
チリチリするの。嫌な予感がするわ。
Oh, it's music. I thought I heard my window was making sound or something. Kyrie stopped walking and narrowed her eyes even further.
女の勘か？
Huh. At times like this, Kyrie's intuition often rang true, even when she didn't have a logical reason. Rudolph believed in that intuition. Okay.
多分私たちは待ち伏せされてる。
Okay, so what's the
さっきまでは
plan?
その気配はなかったの。でもたった今感じたわ。たった今私たち待ち伏せられた。
Set up an ambush for us. So what are y'all gonna do?
来た道を戻る義理はねえな。
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna go that way. It's a trap. It's a trap.
そっちから出よう。
Rudolph made to unlock the back door. When goods were carried into the kitchen, they never passed through the part of the mansion that the family came and went from. So outside to the back door, there's probably a ramp used to carry things in. Sure, they would be able to leave through there with the cart. But no, it's locked. Yep. Barrier around.
てくそ、どうなってんだ。
開かないの？
Nope.
ああ、壊れてんだ。
Stuck with magic.
びくとも
That
し
means
ねえ
they
ぞ。
gotta go down. Let's say try and break a window, but they probably can't even do that. Rudolph tried various things, using force and coaxing it, but the lock was as hard as stone and didn't even budge.
無理せんと玄関から出ようや。もたもた時間を潰す方が今は惜しいで。
Huh. True. There's also that to worry about. Or maybe get some cinnamon rolls. See, I saw a cinnamon roll thing in the refrigerator. I'm about to make that afterwards too. I'm still stuck on food. Okay. Yeah, at least I have to be careful if that's the only way out. With strained expressions, the three of them returned to the hall again and headed for the entrance. The instant they exited into the hall, Rudolph noticed a suspicious shadow right in front of them and yelled. In that instant, a storm of gold leaves started blowing, and gold butterflies covered the area with a gold color. Yep. Haha. Intuition. Outside my presence. Yep. Exactly. Ooh! The two guns spouted fire. The lead bullets blasted through the magical defense of the pair as easily as though it were a wet paper wall. But the two figures that should have been there disappeared. Certainly guns were frightening objects for them. But there wasn't no need to fear as long as they weren't hit. They at least had enough speed to dodge those. Okay. Yo, let me introduce myself at least. Huh. Leviathan was a full 10 meters from where she was supposedly been popping her head out from beyond the pillars in the shadow of the staircase and protesting. Hey, that's a long sentence. Tease you. Dang, you are free to resist, but it'll be useless. That voice came down from overhead. Belphegor could be seen on top of the hall chandelier. On the chandelier, elegantly looking down upon them, she proclaimed their execution with a cruel smile. Not human. They can't chase. Separating? That's never a good idea. All three of them were well acquainted with the inside of the mansion. In the case of a crisis, they had planned to run off in separate directions, returning to the guest house by breaking windows or leaving through the back door. Fighting was forbidden, as long as they could fully escape. Well, there we go. Even though you can open up that one door? The three of them ran into the depths of the mansion at full tilt. At a full tilt. That pair of furniture calmly watched them go. They said, yo, they made it easier for us. Oh boy. The furniture and the shadows of the pillars on the chandelier made their figures explode. Hey! And leaving behind only the sound of a hopping beetle knocking against the wall, they pursued their two respective targets. The speed was overwhelming, and they easily blocked other paths of retreat. Yo, for real? He said, yo, be careful. Ooh. Dang, she is full-blown styling it as a witch. She said, on my dignity. Like, relax. Belphegor was already blocking the way in front of Rudolph, who had boldly tried to escape to the second floor. Okay. Let's close your eyes, man. Of course this dude would say that. Oh, what was that? Wait, what was the thing she said? She said, don't you think, just close your eyes and I'll gently end it for you. Oh my gosh, this dude is really funny. No. Huh.
良き獲物ベアトリーチェ様感謝します
Huh.
これでこそ私の正義です
Huh.
私の正義です
Huh. Ooh. Hey, Rudolph shot first. But even before that bullet could hit her, Belphegor had already moved behind Rudolph's back. Rest in peace. She then raised a purple card springing out from her arm. Hey. However, incredibly before that arm could decapitate Rudolph, he had swung his gun behind him. The barrel remained pointing behind his back from the same motion with which he had unloaded the sawed-off gun one-handedly. It was pointing right at Belphegor's chest. Click. Cha-clunk. It was the sound of the ejected empty cartridge finally hitting the wall after the reload. In other words, it meant the next shot had already been loaded. Without turning around, his gun pointed at Belphegor's chest. Rudolph grinned. Yo, that's pretty cool. Huh? He said, bam! Or maybe you aimed it down. Yeah. Ooh. Just like Rudolph, Kyrie was also confronting a demon stake in the first floor corridor. Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay, let's see what Kyrie got. Does he? Where's he? Oh yeah, he's somewhere else. Yeah, they all split up. Uh-huh. It looks like it is. Huh. Ooh. Okay. Not even when Asumu was around. Who? Oh wait, wasn't that the previous wife? Ooh. Okay, you were the one to introduce yourself. Uh-huh. Lifeblood. Uh-huh. I like how they're having a nice conversation. A girl like you. Dang, well, yeah, they have the mission. Huh. That was mom? Yep, okay, that's what I thought. The arm Leviathan swung was trailed by a purple curve. It was a magic blade that cut with the power of malice. Kyrie blocked it with her gun. Even though the magic blade should have cut through the metal like butter, the gun with extremely high magic resistance power was able to block the blade as easily as if it were a rolled up newspaper. Wow, rapidly 2 times, 3 times. It blocked all of them. Dang, they are battling it. On guard. And without missing, the opening created when that purple curve took a swing upward, Kyrie kicked Leviathan in the stomach with her heel. Leviathan was knocked away like a lightly dancing feather. Before the demon stake's feet touched ground again, Kyrie was already pointing her gun directly at Leviathan in mid-air. From that position, the 2 women who had called envy a form of power met each other's gaze. Yeah. Ooh, calling her out? Dang. They ended these scenes with each of them getting shot. Rudolph tumbled down the staircase. He'd been gradually cornered by Belphegor, who had pushed back into the main hall where they started from. Yeah, I was like, no way Belphegor went down that easily. Uh-huh. She said it needs to be more flashy at least. Ooh. Yeah, he's seeing her, yeah. She said, nah. What did she get his name? Ooh, he already connected that. Nice.
どうしてわかったの？
ローザが殺された時から想像がついてた。
Oh, really? Huh.
お前の地獄にお前の大嫌いな姉を送っちまうことをよ。
Dang. Oh, of course, yep. Yo, Ava Beatrice is chilling. Rudolph mercilessly pointed the barrel of his gun at the witch, who claimed to have once been his sister. But Belphegor would not permit that and attacked savagely. She dashed, disappeared, and headed for Rudolph's back. She dodged that shot again and headed for Rudolph's back. And vanished over and over, instantly moving into Rudolph's blind spots. She said, yo, this is why I'm not holding back. It was almost like she was a fairy. She blinked in and out of vision. Belphegor instantly drove towards Rudolph. Now she's enjoying this 100%. Huh. At that time, there was a dull tearing sound along with Rudolph's cry of anguish. Rudolph reacted to the dance of the purple curve that pressed upon him and had finally been too slow, and he let slightly cut his flank. Ooh, blood. That single wound slowed him down just once. That led to a new wound, which slowed his actions again. Yo, he's getting cut up. Belphegor's dance began to swallow Rudolph whole. Watching Rudolph's body gradually get carved up, his former sister let out a shrill laugh. Okay, how's it over here with Kyrie and Leviathan? Leviathan could no longer hide her irritation that Kyrie hadn't suffered a single fatal wound. Well, you're sloth, so... Oh no, wait, no, you're envy. My mistake. Became envy, yeah. I'm surprised I wasn't sloth then, if you're the slowest, but... That gains strength greater than... Okay, I follow.
少女時代の程よい劣等感は大事よ。女に化粧と努力を教えてくれるわ。
人間ごときにその力の限りを尽くすのは気に入らないけれど、夫に全幅の信頼を寄せるあなたへの嫉妬を私は力に変える。気に入らないのよ。なんで命のやり取りをしてるのよ。あんたはそんなに余裕なの？
For real.
どうしてかしらね。
Just level-headed. No sweating.
分かってるのよ。必ず夫が助けに来てくれて、自分を助けてくれる。
Believing in Rudolph.
信じきってるのよ。
Even though last time we saw him, he was getting cut up.
嫉妬に値するわ。
Anything she does makes her jealous. What kind of trust did we sisters have for each other? The sisters are always looking out on each other, trying to thoroughly lambast each other when things already look bad.
いつも姉妹たちにいじめられてきたわ。誰か一人だけでも味方になってほしいとずっと思ってたわ。その一人だけの味方がいて、
Makes me jealous.
全幅の信頼を寄せることができるあなた。その夫を信じきった余裕ある表情。嫉妬が力を与えてくれるのを感じるわ。これは超えちゃうかも。
Oh, is it gonna make her even stronger? The speed of sound. Okay, yo, she powered up. Leviathan turned herself into a stake. At the speed of her flight, as she attacked was proportional to the strength of her envy.
姉妹たちに見下されたあの日。
Ooh.
私は成長の早い他の6人を心の底から嫉妬した。
I was jealous for 7 days and 7 nights. If Kyrie dodges this, that'd be amazing. The demon state explodes her true form, leaping about in a terrible speed. The noise from her bouncing off the wall sounded like a machine gun. By now, Kyrie probably couldn't tell if it was a single stake or a swarm of beetles flying and bouncing around. Leviathan was over 100% certain of her victory, believing in it from her bottom of her heart. Then Kyrie spoke with an unbelievably calm voice.
Oh, so
you asked him out? Wow, interesting. She used her body as... Wow.
アスムさんはバトラ君を身ごもってたわ。そして同じ頃、私もまた男の子を身ごもってた。運命的なことに、私たちの出産日は。
Whoa, hold up.
そしてアスムさんはバトラ君を出産したわ。
Who do you give birth to?
だけれど。
But you had a miscarriage. Dang. I thought they were about to bring in some other child. I was like, what the heck?
思ったことがあるわ。もしダメだったのがアスムさんで、出産したのが私だったなら。
How would that go down?
婚約を解消して、私と結婚してくれた。
Switch over? That would have been crazy.
でも私は子供を産めなかった。だからアスムさんが死ぬまで、そしてエンジェを解任するまで、私はアスムさんを呪ったわ。嫉妬したわ。
Okay.
アスムさんなんか死んでしまう。
That Asuma died.
そして私と再婚してほしいって、ずっと嫉妬して呪って、そしてやっとアスムさんが死んだ。私は確信したわ。私には魔法の力があって、それが呪いとなってアスムさんを殺したんだって確信でも、私の嫉妬の炎は収まらない。
Okay. What kind of like?
あの女を思い出しちゃう。
Ouch.
そしてバトラ君を見るたびにね、もし私の子が生まれていたら同じ年だっただろうなって思ってしまう。
Yeah.
私は今でも彼女を嫉妬し、苛まれてる。今も、これからも。
And from now on.
未来永劫にね。
Oh yeah, they did say that. They did say that. Yeah. Yeah, they did say that. Yeah, I was like, wait, they did say something like that. Okay, so, and she's the one who didn't come to the island. Yeah. The Rudolph, a big player though, like for real, like. You said you were jealous of your sister for 7 days, 7 nights? She's been jealous her whole life. Oh!
てめえに男を取られて
Dang!
18年間嫉妬し続ける
For
女の狂気が分かるかよ
years! Oh! Oh man! The envy battle. Envy battle right here. Oh. If Leviathan had the power of 24 hours and 7 days, 168 hours of speed, the power that Kyrie had piled up was 24 hours in 1 day, 365 days, 1 year, and 18 whole years. Without counting leap years, that was a lot of hours. Compared to Leviathan's power and speed, it was more than 938 times greater. So then, even if Leviathan could soar at the speed of a sound, 1220, to Kyrie's eyes, it only looked like one, okay, of that, yeah, okay. Which means that, it's okay. A speed of, that's a lot. They say a human's walking speed is 14 kilometers per hour. So, it was even less than that. It's almost the same speed as a baby crawling on the floor. Okay. Which means, yo, this narrator is hype. which means, you know, in the time it took the demon state to move at a pace so slowly that it could count all the bits of dust floating through the air. Kyrie looked at it with pity. She pitied the slowness at which it came towards her. Ooh. Then she lazily raised the barrel of her gun, almost as though she was trying to swallow the demon's stake up with the gun barrel. Peace. That was a nice line. Hey, okay. We're going back to Rudolph's battle now. Man. Yeah, huh? Or Kyrie's gonna be the one to come and save him in this pinch? Or is he actually gonna do it himself? The confidence she has. Yeah, how many cuts did she give him? How deep are they? This dude really... One of those. Buying time. A quick draw. This dude... Yo, don't believe him. He said, yo, I'm gonna go out. I want to at least try that. Jeez, you're playing around too much. I mean, that was nice of her to accept. Rudolph moved his wound-covered body and turned his back to her. Belphegor responded and turned her back to his. Belphegor had an honest nature and was uncommon in a witch's furniture. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay, I like how they're all being like nice. At least these two are being nice when they're about to kill each other. Like he said, I'm not. He's gonna do on the first. Yeah. Yeah. Dang, dude never moved. Rudolph turned around and fired a bullet. However, Belphegor could easily see through the speed and trajectory of the bullet like that. There should have been no problem at all to dodge it. But a spray of fresh blood flew about. Belphegor had set up an adequate and magical defensive barrier, but before an incarnation of anti-magic power such as that bullet was completely meaningless. Okay. But what happened? Yeah. The bullet had hit Belphegor right in the chest. The pain from the lead caused her to grimace, as did the pain of the denial of magic. Okay. Dang, Belphegor. Like this? She mad about that. Think that furniture which could be defeated by a human? But she didn't. Ooh, that position was nice. Without dodging. Dang. Okay. I see it. Okay. Nice. That was really smart. Oh really? But she didn't. Dang, so you gave her time to think about it. That's kind of nice, but messed up. But he was like, yo, she being nice, I'll be nice too. Defeated. Oh, lazy? Sloth. Dang. Go to heaven before me. Huh. Ooh. As Belphegor slowly fell over, she lost the power that kept her in human form, and she grew small like a gold dust, melting to thin air. At the point, Kyrie dashed in. It seemed that she had somehow defeated the pursuer of her by her own hands. As she pointed the barrel of her gun straight at the witch, she ran up to the wound-covered Rudolph. Haha, yo, these two. Power couple right here. with weapons and fighting. Okay. Indeed. The two of them pinned the witch down the barrel of their guns. So what's she gonna do about? Oh, Nova showed up. Okay, I was wondering if he was going to show up. Is she really going to retreat? Ooh, is she really going to retreat? Oh, heck no! That's freaky look right there. Ugh. The witch began to let out a muffled laugh. It surprised not only Rudolph and Kyrie, but Renova. Yo, because a situation like this, with two guns pointed at her, was not one that even a witch could just laugh off. But the witch laughed with pleasure. She's about to get new furniture? She's trying to get top of the line. As she said that, she looked down at Belphegor's remains, which had already finished, turning to a pile of gold dust with disgust. So she's going to make something out of it? Then the witch obediently raised her hands, but instead of raising her hands because the gun was being pointed at her, it looked more like she had a conductor facing an orchestra waving her conductor's baton. Okay, about to get some new characters? Okay. Ew, man. Stop this bizarre act. Yo, she don't care. She already called forth her new furniture. IKEA brand. In response to the witch's call, the hall was once again buried with the color of gold. As the brilliantly radiant gold butterflies danced, it felt as though they were being sucked into the ocean of gold leaf. Renova was shocked at that upsurge in magical power. After all, it far surpassed that of his former master. As her eyes were dazzled amidst the gold flashes, a gunshot could be heard. Dang, they need to stop with these random gunshots. Either Rudolph or Kyrie had fired around. But what did it do? Then, when the golden flash subsided, at the very least the witch was standing there, looking cool and composed. The bullet? Kyrie must have fired it into her. The witch had not been hit anywhere on her body. There it is. The bullet had fastened in midair right in front of the witch's chest. Yeah! Instant, the barrier that would require a significant amount of preparation for the predecessor had been. Renault's face was twisted in shock. She said she was a prodigy, and the surprises did not end there. About to get the new furniture. The cloud of gold butterflies had created 2 humanoid forms. Oh! It was the furniture summoning. Who we got? What the heck? Really, with the bunny ears? I like the outfits though. The butterfly. I like the other outfits better though. The outfits peeled off and flew away. And beneath them, furniture in the shape of girls showed themselves. The Siesta sister corpse. What? Huh. Nova is surprised. I expected them to their voices to be like this.
私にふさわしい家具なんでしょうね、あんたたちは。絵本の朗読から同伴デートに隕石撃墜まで。
From reading a picture book out loud to going on a date to shooting down meteorites.
幅広くお答えしますよ。
Haha. That's pretty cool. Pendragon. Okay. We'll probably meet some Pendragon down the road. Maybe, maybe not. Huh. Yeah, she got the intuition. She was like, yo, we're not good for them. Here we definitely heard warning sirens going off in her head. Thanks to the same feeling that she alerted her. Okay, yeah, we know. Okay. Without hesitation, they escaped. For now, as the witch elegantly watched them leave, she commanded her new furniture. Ooh. That's messed up. The witch's expression twisted into an evil smile. Even though she feared that expression, Lucifer appeared and spoke. Oh, she don't care no more. The witch stared at her with those terrifying eyes. Lucifer was struck dumb. She was frustrated. It was so boring not being able to let her own power and cruelty run wild. This adorned furniture and the predecessor kept telling her to show restraint, bring her irritation to a peak. Oh, they're acquainted? Friends? Ooh, how did that go? Probably not in her favor. So we got 410 and then we got 45. Booted firing guidance system. Wrong. Yes. Good. Oh, I was actually really trying to read that other words underneath. Well, yeah, the job right now, yeah. What? Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're doing data links and stuff. What? They are high tech. Fire curve. So they're going to fire it from right there? Okay, okay. Huh? Yeah, they came in and they're coming in with a bang. I'm curious what they're going to do. Thanks to their prepared measurements, the Siesta sisters were able to instantly calculate the terrain through the mansion and coordinates of their targets, as well as a firing curve to reach them. That's right, their shots could be guided to follow a curved line. None could escape. The precision guidance used by the Seven Sister Proclivity was nothing more than a cheap knockoff of the ability these two held. Okay, interesting. Okay. As the two of them faced each other, it was as though they were both pulling back a bowstring together. dazzling gold arrow that was ready there. After giving the announcement, they released a single arrow together. As the path taken by the gold sparkling snake of the light drew a curve, it followed the direction that Rudolph and Kyrie had escaped in rapid pursuit. It turned through the corridors, crawled over the floor, chasing them as it drew, so basically like a heat signature type thing. Also, the theme is called Dance of the Moon Rabbit. Ah! That makes sense. Okay, I see the connection there. No one could block the guided shots of the Chester sisters. No one could escape from them, and their strength could pierce them physically and magic defenses. It was quite merciless guided weapon. However, among the mythical class soldiers, it was a weapon used by pretty much everyone. What's up with the other text showing up behind my text? It was commonplace for them and very extraordinary of the world. Ew, what was that? Did my screen like glitch there? When he noticed something rapidly chasing them and turned around, they're dead, 100%. The exact position of Rudolph's heart was pierced by the gold snake. It all happened in an instant. Yeah, he's dead. After the gold snake pierced Rudolph, it swooped around the floor, drawing a beautiful spiral, coiled itself around Kyrie's legs, and crawled up her chest. Yup, dead. And just like Rudolph, it pierced the exact location of her heart. And all that happened in an instant. It pierced Rudolph and then Kyrie. I like how they're both fighting for their lives, shooting stuff, and Hideyoshi's like running the mansion still as he's hiding under a table. So they died, dropped to their knees, and fell over at almost exact same time. Got the got the show she wanted. Second hand. Yep. Dang. That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, that's messed up. From the time humans are born, the most shunned action they take is the murder of another human. It's only natural that humans can't understand how pleasurable it can be to break this taboo. That kind of is raising some interesting questions. But she was no longer a human. She was a witch. And there was some pleasure that only witches could understand. By now she had tasted those pleasures and was totally immersed in them. After learning that the contents of the forbidden pot were honey, she could no longer live without them. No, maybe the contents were honey because they were forbidden. Anyway, by killing humans gruesomely and doing it over and over, she could feel the drug-like pleasure even now. As the witch rolled over laughing, the gold snake that had just been shot returned as though being reeled in. At the tips, those two people were pinned and dragged along. The witch's order had been fulfilled. Rudolph and Kyrie had been killed instantly, and the corpses had been carried back. Great Lady Beatrice. Man, they are enthusiastic. That's actually kind of cool. They're down for anything. So these two are sacrificed for the... Yep. Dang, that's a good question. Are they 5 now? Yep. Man, she is over here making a chemistry experiment out of them. Oh. Oh boy.
おや、これは仙台様。
She said, "Yo, I don't
何か
care."
文句でも終わりですか？
あるに決まっておろうが、そなたはやりたい放題ではないか。なぜにわらわの言いつけが聞けぬのか。
She don't care.
やりたい放題で何の問題があるのですか、仙台様。それに私は儀式のルールを逸脱しようなんて気持ちはこれっぽっちもありません。
True.
ちゃんとこの二人の死体を後できれいにして、
She just wants to have her fill of
打
fun.
ち込んでおきますから。
そういう問題ではないというに、あまりに品がなかったり残酷だったりするとだな。
Some people might take it badly, or maybe a certain person. Battler?
仙台様がどこかで戦っているとかいうゲームの相手ですか？どの上に聞きました？
You no stay gossiping, man. You'll do talking a lot. Then he telling her everything.
正直に言うとそういうわけだ。ちょっと目に余ると、その講義を受けてな。
仙台様にわざわざ伝言などさせず、直接講義にいらっしゃればいいのに。
Interesting.
臆病な方です。
は。
こことはその異なる世界の住人だからの。わらわを返さねばならぬのだ。まあとにかくだな。
ということは、その方は私に何か干渉したくてもできない。そして私が干渉したくてもできない。それくらいに遠い世界の無縁な方との認識でよろしいですか？
She said, "Yo, why does that concern me?"
例えるなら、とても近い2本の平行線の世界とでも言おうか。とても身近な世界なのだが、平行線ゆえに2本の線が交わることは決してない。
I like that analogy as well.
そんな世界ととりあえずは認識してくれればよい。
交わらないということは、私とは関係ない世界のこと。
Yeah, that's what she's going with that.
もしその方の代弁で私に自重しろとおっしゃられてるのでしたら、その方に交互伝言をお願いします。
あやつにか？なんと伝える？
Oh, what is she gonna say?
余計なお世話だよ、消えろよババア。
Dang!
へそでも噛んで死んじゃえば。
失礼しました。
Yeah, she don't care no more.
友達でしょうから、多分女性だろうと想像しただけです。
Ooh, that little okay.
ババアと言っても決して正
Yeah, she said, "I'm not talking about to you, of course."
どうかご容赦ください。
Dang, a little like nudge right there. When she spoke, the witch was looking straight into Bito's eyes. Anyone present would be able to tell that she meant what she meant by it.
仙台様、とても不思議に思うことがあります。どうして仙台様はその別世界の方とゲームをして、魔女だと認めてもらわなければならないのですか？
それはだな、すべての人間に魔女の存在を認めさせることが完全なる支配につながるからである。
Yeah, she ain't wrong about that.
頑固者がおってな、どうあってもわらわを魔女とは認めんのだ。
どうしてその人間の認可が必要なのですか？魔女が魔女であり、魔法を振るうことにどうして人間に認められる必要があるのですか？
だからな、前にも話した通り、魔法というのは、
私は魔女です。別に誰の認可がなくとも魔法が使えますが。何か？
She's drawing up good like arguments though. Even though we know why Beatrice is acting this way.
それをあやつが認めない以上は、その何と説明すればよいのか。
説明いりません。だって決して交わることのない別世界の話じゃありませんか。それはつまり、ない世界も同じということです。 別世界でゲームで戦っていると先代様が妄想を語っていることと何にも変わりません。
True.
重ねて言います。私と関係ない話です。そして私はもう魔女です。
And I'm already a witch.
先代様はどうやらその何者かに認めてもらえないと魔女になれないようですが、私は違います。
She said not different world, different problem.
誰に認められずと
Not
も
mine.
もう立派な魔女です。
True. I mean, she is doing some insane magic and stuff.
的な敬意は捧げますが、それは私の行為であって義務ではありません。もう私はあなたの助言など求めていないし、これからどうすればいいか、どう遊べばいいか、はっきり分かってます。
Okay.
だから13人殺しの儀式まではあなたへの最後の敬意だと割り切って行います。
Dang.
しかしそのやり方やその後のことについてはそういうことで一つよろしくお願いします。
Bum bum bum. At a glance, those words seemed obedient, but they contained with them a clear parting of ways. She was no longer under Bito's care in any way. That's why she was clearly saying things more than "don't get in the way of my fun." Bito understood that, and was dejected, realized that no matter how she explained it, she wouldn't be able to make the witch understand. It just gave up.
ならばわらわはもう知らぬぞ。魔法は敬いの気持ちなくして存在できぬことを身をもって知るが。
あなたがこれまでに縦横無尽に暴れてきたそれが。
Ooh. After hearing that, Bito couldn't respond, but she remembered hearing exactly the same thing from her teacher.
シエスタの姉妹、先代がお帰りよ。お見送りを。
They said, send her out the house.
先代様、どうぞこの場はお引き取りを。でないと私たちが叱られます。
Throughout her body, Bito felt something unseeable from the Chiesa sisters, which could only be described as an oppressive sensation. Most likely, they were initiating firing calculation. Wow! It was an action much like taking out a gun and clock. Yeah. When Bito could not escape from the Chiesa sisters' attacks without any preparations. Wait. Even Bito couldn't escape. Okay, even so she couldn't. In the past, she had placed her greatest trust in them, so she knew how terrifying they were down to her very soul. Interesting. Yeah, he's like, yo, he's like, you gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna give you that advice. Yo, dang, even all the other ones, yo, they all like, dang, we must be under old Beatrice. We don't like this new person. This our new manager.
そなたがどのような顛末をたどるかゆっくり鑑賞させてもらおうぞ。
Okay. She's gone. It was almost infinitely close to a parting shot. So after Bito vanished, the witch and her furniture doubled over laughing. Okay, well, I'm going to end it right here. Since it's getting late over here, I'm going to check out that video first before I officially leave. But I didn't expect her to be drawing up furniture and then, oh, we also got them here. Okay, let me actually check this out first. So she has to form a weapon contract with Beatrice. 410 is a kid with a strong personality whose peculiar style of speech tends to make light of people. She likes laughing at people who are serious or can never relax, which is why she's so fond of 45 and Lucifer. Okay. Her choice of words may be coarse, but she loves company and gets lonely easily. She gets depressed if there isn't someone talking with her constantly. 410 is particularly skilled when it comes to firing control, and she can wield unparalleled combative force with the right. Okay. And that's her thing right there. Okay, we got Ava, Beatrice. Okay, it switches every time? Okay, that's cool. But, oh, let me switch back. 45 methodical and timid personality, as well as firing strong persecution complex. Thanks to that, she is well suited to shoring up the weakness of 410's rough personality when they work as a pair. She can't stand silence, so she often becomes emotionally insecure if she isn't being ordered around by someone constantly. Okay. got the ghosts, we got the Seven Sisters Purgatory. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. Right click, system controls, and we'll title back. Nice. So this was a nice stream of Umineko today. Pretty chill in the beginning. A lot of more so conversations as to them figuring out who the killers are and stuff. Or not really killers, but after dealing with Ava's situation. Or not Ava's. Who's dead? Who died? Rosa and Maria. So yeah, let me pull up this video. What was the name of the video? I know it's towards the beginning of the stream. Let me see. Pull out some YouTube also. There we go. Let me actually pull it on incognito mode, so that I actually don't end up having the spoilers up in my thing. And they also end the poll. More Android than Apple users. Okay, interesting. Or more people prefer Android than Apple. If you don't know, I'm an Android guy myself, so I agree. Cackling all night. Okay. Let's check this out. See what cackling all night is about. Oh, y'all, let me change screens. Oh, wait, I need to change my screen to full screen. Let me add full screen. Apple is over. It is. Apple is way overpriced. Unnecessarily overpriced. Okay, display capture. Yeah, make that full screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's kind of like blocking me though. There we go. That works. Let me move this a little bit downer. Put that there. Okay, perfect. Actually, let me move that there so that chat can still see. So Cackling the Night. I like how I instantly search up Cackling the Night, and this is the first thing. Oh boy, what video is this, Rudolph? What video is this, man? Hold up, I gotta go back. Is this the video? You must be like, why did you murder my entire family? Incompetent head. Because I felt like it. Yo, for real. Hey! You got the thigh tattoo? Yo! Got the dance moves though. For real though. Stays just killing people because they felt like it. That's where it ends. Illness. Wow, what a video. Yeah, I like these like meme videos. I always see the Higurashi ones pop up on my YouTube recommended. I haven't seen any of the Higurashi ones. I haven't seen any of the Umineko ones because of course I don't want to be spoiled with stuff. But definitely when I'm done with the series, I definitely want to check out some of these memes and like edits that they have. Yo. So what a video. Oh wait, what's this? Hold up. Let me go back to YouTube. Hold up. What's this video here? I always find it hilarious whenever I find like myself in like these reaction compilation videos. They actually made like a cutout of me in this. That's actually kind of funny. Who else is in here that I know? Okay, I don't know these people. I don't know them. Okay, I know them. I know this ED anime. Mad Lad. Shout out to Mad Lad Culture. I forget their account. I've seen a few of these people too. Interesting. But yeah, anyways, thank y'all for tuning in for the stream. Apple is overpriced as heck. That's why I go Android all the way. The only thing I bought that's an Apple product is my iPad because it's actually pretty useful. And it's actually cheaper than most Apple products. In fact, it would make sense that an iPad is cheaper than a laptop. Apple, or a MacBook. But, wait, isn't an iPad also cheaper than an iPhone also? what are iPhones nowadays? Like $900 for a phone? I just go to my store and get an Android for like 3 times less of that with like the same features, but it is what it is, you know. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thank you for tuning in for the stream. And it was like, there's like what? I think there's like a 20-second delay, a 10-second delay in which I'm saying stuff, and then y'all hear what I'm saying or something. But yeah, anyways, next stream will be on Thursday. I might be streaming later on this week. I might stream either sometime this week or maybe next week, talking about what shows I'll be watching for the spring season, because spring anime season is right around the corner. So I might have a video talking about what shows I'll be checking out then. Plus, I'm gonna have some review videos up this week on shows that are ending for the season. I might also have like a separate video talking about my end thoughts on shows this season 2 or something. But yeah, anyways, thank you for tuning in for another Umineko stream. Thank you for checking it out. Check out socials up there. I'm trying to get them a little bit more active on Twitter. Also, follow me on Twitch. We're almost at 50 followers, which is awesome. Actually, yeah, once I hit 50 followers, I'll be affiliated on Twitch. It would be kind of cool because I have all the other requirements met for affiliate. I just need 50 followers, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say. I'll have another announcement on Thursday for something else, so check out Thursday's stream for another announcement. Got these announcements left and right. But yeah, again, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your week if I don't see you on Thursday. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Again, peace and out.